So today is a better day to have meditation afternoon because it's so cool without heat.
Lần này cầm thì dương tỏ tới cứ đi nè bên nhau rồi và còn lâu xuất sĩ ngày nắng lục tròn ơi chập đàm pram đọc nè môn lời vô nè cái gì ông liền muốn đó vậy rồi của Elisa về tết về Elisa về
First, you should try to report how you understand the way that I teach. Second, how you experience in your practice, walking, sitting, in any situation. And the last, you can express your feeling. 3 points. The first, you should report how you understand the way that I teach because the technique should be clear too. If you're not clear in the technique, you cannot develop your practice. And second, your experience in the practice, walking, sitting, any situation. And the third, you can express your feeling. Okay? These 3 points.
My respected Venerable Mahathera, respected Venerable Mahathera, during the first day of the practice, my understanding of your explanation is about we are all Nama Rupa. This understanding is common for everyone, so it creates harmonization and peace in the world. There is no separation by religion, nation, or male or female.
At the same time, wherever you are, you feel no separation from each other. This is really great harmony. But this is the feeling that I felt when I was in the West. I was alone there. But they are Christian, but I was alone there. But I feel no different from them. This is the reason I remain myself calm and tranquil.
My second understanding is the role of Sangha.
Mm-hmm.
Sangha is the one who
keeps the Dharma alive,
alive in themselves and practice
by practicing mindfulness, Magga Satcha actually, Magga Satcha.
Or Magga Satcha. This morning, the first time that I tried to walk at 4 o'clock, I can go up to 45 minutes, even with some health condition that is not so favorable. But it made me very happy and feel sleepy a lot.
This morning?
This morning.
Yeah, because you are not
During
really active yet, actually. This morning, but then tomorrow morning I'll accompany. Because sometimes when you're alone, the mind is. But this morning I wanted to come down, and my boys went down to see them. That he said there's only 5:10. Then I didn't come down. Otherwise, if they are all of you, I will come down to walk together. And when you need sometimes a company.
And finally, I would like to thank you very much for your very kindness, loving kindness, that you spend all your time, your effort, your knowledge to share with the Cambodian people. Thank you so much.ខ្ញុំករណីខ្ញុំនឹងសូមបកប្រែខ្លីៗបន្តិចថាការយល់ដឹងនៅការពន្យល់របស់មហាធរៈព្រឹកមិញនេះគឺបាននិយាយច្បាស់ថាយើងទាំងអស់គ្នាគឺជានាមធម៌និងរូបធម៌ពាក្យដែលការយល់ច្បាស់យ៉ាងនេះគឺធ្វើឲ្យយើងបានជៀសវាងបាននៅការ ភាពប្លែកខុសៗគ្នារវាងជាតិសាសន៍រវាងសាសនារវាងភេទប្រុសស្រីគឺយើងទាំងអស់គ្នាមានលក្ខណៈដូចគ្នាការដែលយល់ដឹងយ៉ាងនេះគឺធ្វើឲ្យមានភាពសុខដុមរមនានិងសន្តិភាពនៅក្នុងពិភពលោកយើងទាំងមូលសេចក្តីយល់ដឹងទី2នៃសិក្ខាបញ្យលនេះគឺអំពីតួនាទីរបស់ព្រះសង្ឃតួនាទីរបស់ព្រះសង្ឃគឺជាអ្នកដែលរក្សានៅព្រះធម៌ឲ្យរស់រវើកជាបន្តហើយនឹងប្រតិបត្តិនៅវិបស្សនាសតិប្បដ្ឋានវិបស្សនាឬក៏ហៅម្យ៉ាងទៀតថាមគ្គសច្ចៈក្នុងការប្រតិបត្តិរបស់ខ្ញុំប្រការណាខ្ញុំគឺព្រឹកមិញនេះបានដើរទាំងក្រុមរយៈពេល45នាទីក្នុងលក្ខណៈដែលសុខភាពមិនជាអំណោយផលប្រមាណប៉ុន្តែការដែលប្រតិបត្តិនេះបានធ្វើឲ្យខ្ញុំគន់ទ្រាំបានថ្ងៃនេះហើយធ្វើឲ្យខ្ញុំងុយដេកច្រើនខ្ញុំកាលណាខ្ញុំងុយដេកច្រើនក្នុងពេលអង្គុយណាហើយទីបំផុតបាញ់មិញគឺខ្ញុំបានថ្លែងអំណរគុណចំពោះមហាធេរៈដែលលោកមានសេចក្តីមេត្តាករុណាដល់ធំធេងដែលបានចំណាយពេលវេលានិងកម្លាំងកាយកម្លាំងចិត្តនិងចំណេះទាំងអស់ដើម្បីនឹងផ្សព្វផ្សាយដល់ពួកយើងទាំងអស់គ្នា
Sadhu. Here in Cambodia, actually, I feel no different at all because we all follow the same way, right? Not like in the West.
เสียดอประเทศะผู้องteacher I would like to record since I joined retreat or in the beginning until now for touching point walking it's now it's just only mentioned on touching it's I could not say easily but it's like I can catch every step left right just only the word touching this can observe every step but if I start to mention on rupa nirma this just only two words
A little bit time to see the touching and attention.
yes
But you need a little bit slower. This morning I will explain you.
Yes, this to do it slowly. If not, could not touch it.
Maybe the walking, the energy of walking may be slow, a little bit slower than before.
Yes, this.
I'm trying to update the technique. For the beginner, they shouldn't do this. Actually. If they are beginners, they have to just pay attention to the touching point.
Yes.
Now, when I update this technique, actually, I'm sorry. When I update this technique, I intend those who follow the 4 sessions of meditation retreat, right? And you are the one who follows the 4 sessions of meditation retreat, yeah? So for the beginner who just joined now, shouldn't do this. They have to just pay attention to touching point. Because now you have a little bit slower to see the point.
If I want to touch it, that's mean only one foot, only or left or right. That take this can be
this
touch
can be,
the step.
Yeah. This morning I will do together. This is just Namarupa Paticcheda Jnana. Another thing when you have to, I need to update next time when I come back because another thing is that you have to see the Namarupa disappear. Namarupa Anicca. That is Vipassana.
Yes.
Because this the first you have to establish the foundation of Vipassana. Namarupa Paticcheda Jnana is the foundation of Vipassana. On that, you have to see touching point, attention, disappear. In touching point, the attention, impermanent. That is called anicca. Then you start understanding the Vipassana Jnana.
Yes. I try to get 3 points here, but we should do like a robot.
Yeah.
Not very quick.
No, this time not 3 point, but you have to see just only two touching point attention, that's all. But the first I teach just touching point, yes, and now you have to observe that attention too.
Yes.
And touching point attention is namarupa. The observing mind here is magasacha. You understand?
Yes.
This is not everyone who has already followed the 4 session of retreat. Understand?
Yeah. And the second, I understand. Just now we know Rup. All everybody is a Rup Nima.
Mm-hmm.
But if I understand this before, I will not stop working
Mm-hmm.
because I'm not afraid my shouting both.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, now just only if we do this, that means we are very attention ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
That we are also the same of, and we can confident we are now we are or where we are and work easily or smoothly.
Yeah. There's no tension between the namarupa. Yeah, even if you are competition, that you all are namarupa,
Yeah.
right? And there's no tension. If we don't have that understanding between namarupa, you feel tension inside yourself because you're very much competitive with each other.
So I just only record all this to you. Thank you for your lesson. Vàខ្ញុំសូមបកប្រែគ្រាន់តែបកប្រែនេះបានមិនបាច់នេះដែលខ្ញុំគ្រាន់តែដូចថាចាប់តាប់ពីខ្ញុំបានបដិបត្តិ retreat នេះមកវា3ដងទៅលើកនេះអញ្ចឹងលើកខ្ញុំចាប់អារម្មណ៍នេះគឺយើងដើរព្រោះដើរហ្នឹងយើងអាចធ្វើឲ្យយើងរស់នៅដោយមានដាមាបានន័យថាសតិនឹងជាប់រហូតអញ្ចឹងកាលពេលដែលដើរគ្រាន់តែយើងគិតថាប៉ះអាឈិញព្រោះហ្នឹងប៉ះប្រធេរៈលោកបង្រៀនថាឲ្យប៉ះសិនអញ្ចឹងពេលដែលយើងប៉ះដបងហ្នឹងវាបាក់បន្តិចដល់ឥឡូវហ្នឹងប៉ះហ្នឹងវាស្រួលជើងស្ដាំប៉ះជើងឆ្វេងប៉ះជើងស្ដាំប៉ះអញ្ចឹងពីរហ្នឹងយើងអាចតាមតាន់បានហើយដល់យើងអត់បានគិតអីទាំងអស់យើងអាចដើរប្រហែល2ម៉ែត្រ3ម៉ែត្រហ្នឹងក៏យើងអាចនេះបានដែរប៉ុន្តែនៅកំពង់សោមមានពីចំណុចទៀតថាប៉ះហើយយើងត្រូវដឹងថាកន្លែងហ្នឹងវាជារូបព្រោះដីវារូបនាមរូបហើយនឹងនាមហើយនឹងរូបប៉ះគ្នាពេលហ្នឹងបើយើងគិតអាហ្នឹងខ្ញុំតាមអត់ទាន់វាពិបាកបន្តិចដល់ដំណើរយើងវាយឺតបានចាប់បានហើយបើសិនណាជាវាដក3ប៉ះហើយក៏អលុតទៅវិញអញ្ចឹងវាដូចយើងដើរដូចរ៉ូបូបានចាប់បានហើយចាប់បានតែជើងម្ខាងទៀតជើងម្ខាងលើកទៅគឺផុតជើងម្ខាងទៀតអញ្ចឹងដល់ដើរពីជាមុនបានអញ្ចឹងប៉ុន្តែព្រះថេរៈលោកមានសង្ឃវិការថាពីក្រោយនឹងអីផ្សេងទៀត
Hello. First, I would like to pay respects to Mahatara and Great Master and all the monks here. This time is the second time of joining the retreat. The first time we see that only for the walking meditation, only we focus on the touching point, and for the sitting meditation. We find the some things that happen when during we sit down and we just say anicca. But today very interesting that another up levels because when we walking that you say that rupa in the we observe the rupas and nama. Yeah. It's very useful. But the thing is that my experience when we walk with the flip-flop is not work well, so we had to take out the flip-flop, the shoe, and then we walk slowly. And
actually, I will tell you, you are not trying to be slow, but it becomes automatically slow.
Yeah.
And this is called Dharma.
Yeah.
If we try to create a slow walk, it is atta.
Uh,
When it becomes itself slow, it is anatta.
yeah.
You understand?
So the first just a little bit slow, and then I think that the rupa right now is the touch. It's touch with the rupa is the flooring is the rupa as well. So it's a touch each others. It's make a little bit sound that inform us that it's touch already. And another informs seem like they seem like a while from the foots to our head that the touching is touching. Now it the same like rupa and nama is working, but a little bit slow down.
Yeah.
That we cannot catch very fast because the beginning of the touching, we observe it, and surely we very hard to catch because it make more attention.
Yeah.
Surely if we do more attention and more attention, we can catch that.
Yeah.
Yeah, rupa and another rupa touching and make the sound, and that sound it's transfers to the body that we knows that it's touch. That's one. Another one also. I feel a little bit suffer a little bit because it's hurt a little bit. So maybe another one after that too. For that you say that all the human is the nama and rupa for sitting meditation. It's very good because like you say, if everybody consider the human being is the
Namarupa.
namarupa, it's good enough because
Very harmony.
yeah, even we like that person, we love that person, even we dislike of that person, if we sitting and then it's appear that story, it appear the same like when I sit down, sometimes I appear the people that I love. So when I the first time that we feel like that, we analyze because the chitta it's easy to analyze naturally, analyze and thinking. If we see the person that we love, we deeply more analyze that. Oh, that lady, or that
Yes,
person
you're
is
right.
good. So
Yeah.
make us
This
to
makes
spend
a big
our time.
different. Yeah,
Yeah,
that
spend
makes
our
it
time.
crazy.
But when I say that it's rupa and nama, it's
That
disappear
stop.
very quick.
Yeah,
Very
yeah.
quick.
This is why this Dharma works with the people, everyone.
Yeah. And another one also, the persons that we don't like, them also appear again. And then if we appear and then analyze that person is bad, that make us problem in the past, something like that. After you turn that, oh, this only rupa and nama,
Namarupa.
it's to stop.
Yeah.
Yeah. Quickly. So this is my experience.
Very helpful.
Thank you.
So you need to translate, I think.
ចឹងខ្ញុំសូមបកប្រែបន្តិចកាលពីវគ្គទី1ខ្ញុំបានចូលដែរប៉ុន្តែសម្រាប់ការដើរគាត់ទៅលោកឲ្យយើងសម្គាល់លើការប៉ះទប់តែសម្រាប់អង្គុយវិញយើងឲ្យឃើញថាអ្វីដែលយើងពុនអង្គុយទៅនឹកឃើញយើងអាចចារវាចោលវាថាកើតហើយលុតប៉ុន្តែសម្រាប់វគ្គទី2នេះសម្រាប់ការដើរចក្រមគឺល្អត្រង់ថាលោកឲ្យចាប់ថាធ្វើម៉េចដឹងថារូបនឹងវាប៉ះរូបនឹងប៉ះមានន័យថាយើងសម្គាល់ថាបាតជើងយើងដូចរូបដែររូបមួយដែរបន្ទាប់ពីរូបនឹងទៅប៉ះនឹងបេតុងទៅបេតុងនោះក៏រូបដែរអញ្ចឹងពេលប៉ះធម្មតាពេលដោះស្បែកជើងប៉ះទៅវាដូចបង្កើត sound មួយបង្កើតជាសំឡេងមួយដែលធ្វើឲ្យអាសំឡេងនោះមកបញ្ជូនមកខួរក្បាលយើងដឹងថានឹងប៉ះហើយក៏មានចិត្តមួយទៀតដឹងថានឹងប៉ះគឺប៉ះបន្ទាប់មកទៀតប៉ុន្តែនឹងត្រូវការពេលយើងពេលវេលាយើងស្ងប់រៀងស្ងប់បានយើងតាមនឹងតន់បាទរៀងស្ងប់បន្តិចវាថាដើរស្ងប់មែនតើបន្ទាប់មកយើងសម្រាប់ការអង្គុយវិញខ្ញុំឃើញថាដោយសារមហាធរៈណែនាំថាយើងគាត់តែឃើញមនុស្សទូទៅគឺដោយសារមានតែនេះទេជារូបធម៌ហើយនឹងនិមិត្តធម៌នឹងទេយូរទៅខ្ញុំអង្គុយទៅបាត់ផ្សោតខ្ញុំមែនដោយសារមានមនុស្សខ្លះដែលយើងអង្គុយទៅយើងនឹកឃើញមនុស្សខ្លះដែលយើងចូលចិត្តមនុស្សខ្លះចូលចិត្តទោះបីចូលចិត្តក៏ដោយក៏វារំខានយើងដែរពេលណាយើងឃើញគាត់តែឃើញភ្លឹបភ្លាមយើងរំខានដោយសាររំខានពេលណាបុគ្គលដែលជាទីស្រឡាញ់របស់យើងដែលចូលចិត្តគឺយើង analyze ថាបុគ្គលនោះធ្លាប់ធ្វើល្អអីចឹងធ្វើឲ្យយើងអារម្មណ៍យើងនោះហោះជាមួយវាចឹងអញ្ចឹងបន្ទាប់ពីយើងគាត់តែសម្គាល់ថាគាត់ជារូបហើយនឹងនិមិត្តធម៌ធ្វើឲ្យការគិតនោះវាដាច់ភ្លាមហ្មងហើយបន្តមកទៀតយើងឃើញអ្នកណាដែលយើងពេញចិត្តនោះយើងនឹងឃើញអនុស្សាវរីយ៍ជាមួយយើងថាម្នាក់នឹងធ្លាប់ធ្វើមិនល្អជាមួយយើងព្រោះយើង analyze ថាដោយសារធម្មជាតិរបស់ចិត្តហ្នឹងវាចូលចិត្តគិតហើយ analyze ទៀត analyze ហើយ recall back the story ទៀតអញ្ចឹង វគ្គនេះគឺល្អត្រង់ថាបន្ទាប់ពីឃើញអ្នកដែលយើងស្អប់ទៅយើងគាត់ទៅប្រាប់យូ turn មកវិញថាគាត់ទៅជារូបនឹងនាមទេប៉ុណ្ណឹងគឺដាច់ភ្លាមហ្មងនេះជាបទរបស់ខ្ញុំអរគុណច្រើន
Now I would like to respect Master Venerable and would like to respect all Venerable here, Teacher Vannak and Yogi here. Today I do understand from Master to explain about Nema and Rupa, and it's clearly to me that everybody and every human being only Nema and Rupa, and again the point that Master likes tell us again and again about the Buddhism, Muslim, Christian, or the other religion, it's not connected to the Nema Rupa, and they're just like Buddhism, Christian is just Panyat, it's not Baramat. So when we understand clearly about the Nema Rupa, we are far away from the Buddhism, we are far away from the Christian. And when we sing about the Nema Rupa, we are the same. So when we know that we are the same, we can live together. We cannot share that I am the Buddhism, I am Christian. So we have to share group by group, and we cannot stay with each other. So if we understand clearly about the Nema Rupa, so anywhere that we can stay together, we can live together by love and unity and by peaceful. And also I think that if like the people in the world, they understand about the Nema Rupa, and I clearly that in the world no war at all. So the war because happened because they think that because someone do like this, someone do like that, and then Tosa Mohas happen. So Tosa Moha happened without understanding the Nema Rupa. And even though when we look at someone like we consider as the girl, as the boy, as the monk, as the teacher, also this when we consider this, it means we go away, we go far away from Nema Rupa. Yes. So yes, we go away from the Dharma.
But the Buddha teaches Dharma, you go away from the Dharma, that you don't follow the Buddha.
Yeah. Yes, and also when we understand this, like make me more clear, and I feel confident that really like every human being only Nema Rupa.
The same.
Yes, and the second point is like Tola, he already pick up about the first one of the monk, the Sangha, and the second one is the Sangha is someone who show the connection between Buddha and Dharma. And also this one also we can understand that who is the Sangha.
Yes.
And like Venerable Master, he is the Sangha. So he try hard to explain us about the original Dharma from the Buddha. And also we are so lucky that we can get the original Dharma from the Buddha because the Master. And I would like to thank very much for thank Master for bring the original Dharma to us and to make us to understand, make us to get the peace like peace in mind.
Do. Look here, this case, because this is my experience when I went to the West. This guy who came to me say, hey, we don't need new religion. They bring the war to me. But I am peaceful because I understand rightly, right? I don't have any reaction to this negatively.
Yes,
Understand?
and also this lesson also, I took it to my class when I went to Kampot, and then I collect some people. The parent of my student, they come together and talking about their life, and I try to explain them about this. It's not only the Buddhism and Muslim, Christian also. They come to join, and I try to explain about the Rupa and the Nema. And I try to ask them that rupa is the belong to of Christian, or rupa is the belong to the Buddhism, or rupa just the natural. The bottom up.
Also, you can tell them when you were born, you are a boy or a girl. Even
Okay.
if you don't know a boy or a girl, how can you be a Buddhist or how can you be Christian? Too far away from this, right?
Yeah. Yeah, the lesson when I go back. Thank you very much, Master. Thank everyone. Now I would like to translate some, right? អញ្ចឹងខ្ញុំសូមសង្ខេបតិចថាមេរៀនថ្ងៃហ្នឹងគឺខ្ញុំគិតថាល្អសម្រាប់ខ្ញុំដោយសារតែខ្ញុំគិតថានៅលើពិភពលោកមនុស្សនៅលើពិភពលោកហ្នឹងគឺអត់មានចែកគ្នាដោយសាសនាឬក៏អត់មានចែកគ្នាដោយឋានៈអីទេគឺត្រឹមតែមានរូបធម៌ហើយនិងនាមធម៌ប៉ុណ្្នឹងឯងហើយបើសិនជាមនុស្សទូទៅដែលយល់ថារូបធម៌និងនាមធម៌ដូចគ្នាអញ្ចឹងប្រហែលជាពិភពលោកយើងហ្នឹងអត់មានសង្គ្រាមទេហើយតកតងជាមួយនឹងកិលេសអីជាដើមហ្នឹងបើសិនជាយើងពិតជាកំណត់ដឹងច្បាស់ថាត្រឹមតែរូបធម៌នាមធម៌រវាងទោសៈមោហៈហ្នឹងក៏ពិបាកនឹងកើតឡើងដែរវារងាប់ដែរអញ្ចឹងគឺចំណុចទី2ហ្នឹងគឺខ្ញុំបានលើកពីចំណុច2ដែលតួនាទីរបស់ព្រះសង្ឃដែលអ៊ំតូឡាគាត់បានលើកទី1ខ្ញុំបានលើកទី2ថាតួនាទីរបស់ព្រះសង្ឃគឺមានតួនាទីសម្រាប់ភ្ជាប់ពធហើយនិងពុទ្ធនឹងឯងអញ្ចឹងគឺខ្ញុំក៏បានអរគុណព្រះធរៈដែលនាំធម៌ពិតពីព្រះសម្មាសម្ពុទ្ធដែលធម៌ original ហ្នឹងដែលធម៌ដើមពីព្រះសម្មាសម្ពុទ្ធហ្នឹងមកបង្រៀនយើងទាំងអស់គ្នាដើម្បីឲ្យយើងមានការយល់ដឹងហើយឲ្យបាននូវសេចក្តីសុខផ្លូវចិត្តសូមអនុមោទនាប៉ុណ្ណឹង
I'm Chanda. I am the beginner. Please, first of all, let me pay my highest respect to Master, and also thank you and appreciate to the organizer who organized this event. I think this is a very important event. I don't know about meditation, so that's why I see myself as a young to the team. I think some maybe attended several sessions, at least 1 or 2, 3 before. This is my first time. That's why I say I am a young or a new beginner.
The reason I introduced this morning, what is meditation again?
Yes,
Because I know some are new here, so I try to explain what is meditation.
yeah. Of course, on another thing, when it comes to meditation, to me in my mind before I stay here, I think this is a serious word or serious practice. And when I take off from work, telling my colleague that I'm going to meditation for the whole week, and then my colleague said, so expression that wow, you do meditation for the whole week. So this is something like serious to them as well.
Yes. Actually, this retreat is really serious because most of them are following already the 4th session when I came here. Since I came here, so I already remind them, be serious this time, because you have to update. There are 16 stages of knowledge, understanding to achieve Nibbana. Now we are just beginning step to understand the Vipassana.
Yeah. Yes, of course. Then now what I can tell you my understanding to what meditation before and now I see meditation have like a different type, not just only sitting still and calm. Actually, every movement of activity, so we can always meditate. You mentioned we can even do meditation when even those we are in the toilet, dining room, swimming. So this is remind me that our understanding.
This is your first time because the Buddha already said, I said often this Pali sentence, Andamacho Ochara Basavakame Sambajana Karihudi. This is the word from the Buddha, not from me. It means at least you can do even in the toilet. So this is toilet meditation. I wrote one book, this included, this techniques included. But one of the men from the West, he brought this book to me and signed him to let me sign in the book. He said, this meditation I love very much. Toilet meditation.
Yes, of course. Before I come here, actually, I also set the goal too. So the goal for meditation during the session is to reduce stress or to avoid stress. So when I heard your explanation, I think that I got it. And during my practice as well, I can observe that I got it. So this is the thing that I really appreciated the most. Second thing, what is the role of the monk? I think the two role, what you mentioned, it is about like keeping the Dharma
Alive.
within themselves and practice meditation. I'm not really sure whether all the monk is really practicing that, but
Yeah, this is the way, this is the job that they have to do. You know?
Right.
Otherwise, I said very often, if there is no meditation, I will never become a monk. What shall I do in the monastic life if I don't practice meditation, right?
yeah,
I said very often, I'm really honest this point. I became a monk, my purpose is clear, I want to practice this. At the same time, I want to share the way that I practice with those who are Buddhists, or even nowadays, you're not Buddhists.
of course. And then another role is the connection, to show the connection
Yeah,
between,
between
the
the
Dhamma
Buddha and
and the
Dharma.
Buddha. So
Yeah.
this is, to me, this is two new role that I can understand from this session. So far, I don't know what the monk really does. I know the monk who do their,
Okay,
their daily
okay.
life, but I don't know exactly what they are. And then I think I have limitation to what understanding about a concept or theory. For example, you mentioned a lot about Dharma or Rupa and
Nama.
Nama. So this is, I think, I don't understand. And I got a mindful, a friendly mindful from translator that when it comes to like English, I have to be careful in terms of like translation, because they have like a different misleading meaning sometimes. So this is I don't know, but I'm cautious about this.
Yeah, this is what translation is. Sometimes the translation makes something a little bit different meaning. But this is the weakness of language actually. Everywhere, when they translate, the meaning's a little bit changed. Understand?
Yeah.
That this is the weakness of the language everywhere.
But-
Wherever I go anyway, they need translator. Even in the West, not everyone speak English, but they need translator.
Yeah, of course. But for me, I have like a problem when I reading Khmer in Bali as well, because I don't know Bali, but when I try to read Bali and then I don't understand at all.
I think not only you, but many people here, when I say Makasacha, what is this Makasacha? They don't
Of course.
understand.
Exactly.
And this is the reason that we're not trying to explain them. Because the Cambodian Pali and the original Pali also different.
Yeah.
The way they pronounce,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
Like we say Nama, Rupa. In
Yeah.
Cambodia, maybe I heard very often Nemator, Rumator, like that.
Right. Okay, then maybe the thing that I can report to you today.
Yeah, within 7 days, don't worry. Then you have a lot of friends here, you will understand anyway. Within 7 days, you will understand.
So what I can report to you today, what's changed in my daily life, I think. So I come here, I take vegan food. So I am become a vegetarian, and I never skip dinner. So this time I skip dinner. I usually play phone during the day. I think most of the time. I think today I don't get any phone to play. Then I think this is what changed me. But the good thing is that what I can experience and I really appreciate the most is I can see my feeling, my worry, my stress is away.
Yeah.
I think this is the good thing.
Actually, retreat, the purpose of retreat is this. You should come to stay and you actually understand what happens inside yourself, right? Normally, we don't try to understand. But here, even you don't try, you have an opportunity to understand.
Of course.
And then when you are going back to normal life, you know how to handle them.
Yeah. Thank you. So I think that's all from my side from the session.
Sadhu, maybe you should translate to them what you speak.
But សូមអធិស្ឋានផងដោយសារខ្ញុំអត់សូវចេះភាសាលោកបាទខ្ញុំបើនិយាយទៅគឺជាអ្នកថ្មីសុទ្ធសាធនៅក្នុងការចូលរួមវគ្គប្រតិបត្តិ សមាធិវិបស្សនានេះហើយខ្ញុំពីដើមមកពេលដែលគេនិយាយពីរឿងថាមកសមាធិវិបស្សនាហ្នឹងគឺស្ដាប់ទៅវាងងវាដូចជារឿងដែលពិបាកធ្វើនិយាយអស់ទៅហើយខ្ញុំក៏កំពុងតែធ្វើការងារហើយខ្ញុំទៅសុំច្បាប់នៅកន្លែងការងារមានមិត្តភ័ក្ដិខ្ញុំមួយចំនួនហ្នឹងគេថាអូទៅធ្វើវិបស្សនាគេមានអារម្មណ៍ថាគេដូច exciting មានន័យថាគេដូចជាឆ្ងល់ឬក៏ចម្លែកថាដែលយើងអាចទៅអាកន្លែង series ចឹងបានហើយខ្ញុំបានបង្ហាញអំពីការយល់ឃើញរបស់ខ្ញុំពាក់ព័ន្ធជាមួយនឹង meditation ហ្នឹងគឺមានច្រើនប្រភេទតាមពិតទៅអីដែលខ្ញុំដឹងពីមុនមកគឺគ្រាន់តែអង្គុយហើយធ្វើឲ្យស្ងៀមស្ងាត់នៅឯហ្នឹងអញ្ចឹងទៅអាហ្នឹងថា meditation តែតាមពិត meditation ហ្នឹងគឺមានគ្រប់កន្លែងគ្រប់ពេលវេលាអ្វីដែលខ្ញុំបានដឹងសូម្បីតែយើងទៅបន្ទប់ទឹកយើងញ៉ាំអាហារឬក៏យើងហែលទឹកហ្នឹងក៏ជា meditation ដែរបាទហើយមុននឹងមកនៅទីនេះគឺខ្ញុំបានដាក់គោលបំណងមួយគឺខ្ញុំមកចង់រកវិធីយ៉ាងណាដើម្បីកាត់បន្ថយstress ឬមួយក៏បំបត្តិ stress អញ្ចឹងខ្ញុំគិតថាខ្ញុំបានជួបតាមរយៈការធ្វើ meditation និងការអនុវត្តមួយថ្ងៃហ្នឹងហើយស្អីដែលខុសប្លែកអំពីជីវិតប្រចាំថ្ងៃរបស់ខ្ញុំគឺថានៅពេលដែលខ្ញុំមកទីនេះគឺខ្ញុំត្រូវញ៉ាំអាហារបួសខ្ញុំអត់ញ៉ាំអាហារពេលល្ងាចហើយខ្ញុំអត់ប្រើប្រាស់បាទខ្ញុំសូមសង្ខេបប៉ុណ្ណឹងបាទអរគុណច្រើន
May I pay my respect to great master. Actually, I joined the first session, but skip second and third. So I joined the fourth session because I had my opportunity. Yes, Mr. Jenda is my friend actually, and I introduced him to this because we argue a lot. Before I became a monk, I introduced him about this, and he tried to argue with that. So I think that's good time for him to join this session. Thank you. So yeah, actually, when you explain about the word nemarupas, it recalled me what I learned from my teachers, Mr. Salmanats, about because actually I already learned about this concept. So I think at the beginnings when he told us if you want to call, in one word, you just call sankar. But if you want to call 2 words, nemarupas. 3 words, Chitta, Chittasika, and Rupas. So, and this time, with your presentation, it made me clearer, especially bringing what I learned from teacher Vannak put into practice. So, especially the techniques which is you bringing here, it's very very great for me. And you try to explain simples. So from the first session, as some other participant already mentioned that I learned like walking meditation on practice on touching on the ground, and this time, yes, also some new technique, another levels, adding to the touching, but also take attention to the namas and rupas, because you explain about the nama rupas, the paricheta that also can apply with these levels. Also, I learned you also mentioned about Even with sitting meditation, like breathe in, breathe out, we should understand that okay, your breath also you can take attention that it is rupas, and your satis to observe the breath in, breath out is nemas. So even walking, even sittings, you can do yes the to take attention on nemas and rupas. That's my understandings. But as the other participant also, yes, just the beginning. So to me, I'm trying to catch up with this level, because one's touching and one is to analyze and nema rupa. And sometimes I feel like yes, just like my sanya, yes, like not only comes out yet, but just only something that my memory and remembers. Okay, this is nemas, this is rupas. Yeah, but anyway, I will try, because as you explained that this is the first step. We have to practice again and again, and I it make me courage when you explain about if you want to die deep, you have to be patient and take some time. It's not you are dying in a pool, but in the ocean. Yeah, in the ocean. So learning be mindfulness based vipassana meditation. Yes, it's sure we have to be patient and step by step. And I might appreciate with your techniques, because it's not too fast, but to observe the student, and from step to step, which is linked and clear for participant. And thank you, Master.
Now here I want to advise you, all of you, if it's possible, whenever we have retreat, please join, because every retreat is not the same thing. I try to update slowly. So if you will miss in between, then you cannot practice clearly. Because at least 3 years continuously, if you do this, and 3 years quite perfect, but you need to go update to 2, because higher levels there already. If you're just missing 2 sessions and joining another one, 3 sessions, it doesn't work actually. You understand?
Yes.
If it is possible, maybe if it is not possible for 7 days long, we will probably do 3 days retreats like this and join there. And it will make you beneficial. Even also the morning retreat for half an hour. It is also updating. I try to update every time, because it's not only going with the meditation practice, but also the scientific research. And the scientific research is even in 24 hours. There are thousands of research with this meditation. You understand? It's not easy for you to learn like all those research. But for me, every time it comes up from the Google, because the Google is smarter than you are, because it's always realize what I'm doing. Google knows what I'm doing, and they upload everything that I'm looking for. Sometimes I don't need to look for, but they send me to my email. I can find it, and it is good for you, and I just take it and update your understanding the Dharma with the scientific research, because this Dharma is not religious. You have to be careful. This is very scientific nowadays. Nibbana itself is not religious. It is totally scientific these days. Because there are so many things that I need to explain. When you are at a hand, these amygdalas pose for. But this is the place where the all defilement. This is the place where the all jnana. If this becomes bigger, this becomes already explained. Whether you are arahant or not, then you can imagine. Imagine how. These days, even Nibbana is very scientific. Really. This is the way that I don't want to go with the religious idea. The religious idea makes us blind. You understand?
Yes.
You know, we know nothing. What is Nibbana? Where it is. You understand?
Yes.
So if it is possible, please join every retreat. That will make you beneficial.
Yes. Thank you, Master.
Translate to them. Ôi, ngàiပြောတာလေးဟုတ်တယ်ငါပြောတာပြန်ပြလိုက်ကောင်းတယ်
មិញលោកចង់បញ្ជាក់ដែលតនឹងពាក្យរបស់លោកបងដែលលោកម្ចាស់លោកថាលោកខាតពីវគ្គអញ្ចឹងណាអញ្ចឹងលោកថាព្យាយាមចូលឲ្យបានគ្រប់វគ្គព្រោះដោយសារលោកតែងតែអាប់ដេតមួយវគ្គហ្នឹងបច្ចេកទេសអត់ដូចគ្នាទេអញ្ចឹងលោកតែងតែអាប់ដេតម្ដងតិចហើយលោកថាបើមែនតែនទៅដើម្បីរៀនសតបដ្ឋាននឹងឲ្យយល់ឬក៏ឲ្យវាចប់នឹងតល3ឆ្នាំជាប់តគ្នាដោយការបដិបត្តិនោះទើបអាចចប់សពគ្រប់បានល្អហើយលោកថាអ្វីដែលវិធីសាស្ត្រដែលលោកបើកបង្ហាញហ្នឹងលោកចង់បញ្ជាក់ថាពុទ្ធសាសនារបស់យើងនេះគឺអាចពិសោធន៍បានដោយលក្ខណៈវិទ្យាសាស្ត្រជាពិសេសសូម្បីតែយើងនិយាយរឿងនិព្វានហ្នឹងដែលលោកភ្ជាប់ជាមួយនឹងការដែលបុគ្គលដែលអាចខ្លាចជាព្រះអរហន្តអីជាដើមទោះបីយើងមិនបានទាន់ជាព្រះអរហន្តលោកនិយាយថាឧទាហរណ៍តែអាហ្នឹងកាន់ដោយលោកអត់បានទេណាកាន់ដោយលោកវល់ធေါ်គាត់តែចង់និយាយថាលោកគាត់ទៅលើកឧបមាណាថាឧបមាអ្នកវិទ្យាសាស្ត្រគេនិយាយថាអីចិត្តនៅខួរក្បាលចឹងនៅពេលដែលថានៅខួរក្បាលកន្លែងណាចំណុចណាដែលខួរក្បាលនៅបែកណាដែលធ្វើការងារពាក់ព័ន្ធនឹងរឿងបញ្ញាចឹងមានន័យថាកាលណាឧបមាថាលោកលើកឡើងមិញឧបមាថាឥឡូវបញ្ញាវានៅត្រង់ចំណុចត្រង់នេះចឹងកាលណាបញ្ញានឹងឡើងខ្លាំងមានន័យថា development គឺជាតួកិលេសទាំងឡាយហ្នឹងក៏វាស្រកចុះដែរដែលលោកប្រើពាក្យវិទ្យាសាស្ត្រគេប្រើពាក្យ amygdala ហ្នឹងវាថយចុះអញ្ចឹង front cortex នេះវាឡើងអញ្ចឹងលោកចង់បញ្ជាក់ថាក្នុងអត្ថន័យដែលលោកបញ្ជាក់ចង់និយាយថាมันបាច់ចាំនិយាយអំពីនិព្វានតតែស្លាប់ទៅទេក្នុងរឿងមួយទៀតអញ្ចឹងសូម្បីតែយើងថយកិលេសហ្នឹងក៏ហាក់ដូចជាគេហៅនៅក្នុងភាសាធម៌គេមានពាក្យបច្ចេកទេសគេហៅថាតតែងកនិព្វានដែរអញ្ចឹងណាអញ្ចឹងចំណុចទាំងអស់ហ្នឹងបើយើងអត់ចេះធម៌យើងស្ដាប់លោកហ្នឹងស្មានតែដូចលោកកំពុងថាឥឡូវតែស្មានលោកកំពុងថាគឺវល់មកណាយើងកាន់ខុសបដោយថាចិត្តនឹងកើតខួរក្បាលឯណាវល់ពេញទៅនឹងអស់លើហើយអញ្ចឹងចំណុចត្រង់ហ្នឹងត្រូវយល់ហើយលោកក៏ចង់បញ្ជាក់ថាអ្វីដែលសំខាន់នោះគឺលោកចង់ឲ្យយើងជាន់ជាមួយនឹងលោកបរិញ្ញាពេលព្រឹកនោះកុំឲ្យខានតាមស៊ូមរបស់លោកនោះអញ្ចឹងបើយើងមានឱកាសយើងចូលរួមទៅហើយដូចបងប្រុសដែលមកថ្មីហ្នឹងគឺធម្មតាទេរបស់ថ្មីចេះតែវាមិនដែលជួបចេះតែបែកអញ្ចឹងហើយមករៀនប៉ុណ្ណឹងអាចយល់ទេណាអាចវែងឡប់ទៅទៀតក៏ថាបានដែរខ្ញុំគាត់តែ5ប៉ុណ្ណឹងទេមានន័យថាតលតែរៀនខ្លួនឯងរៀនធម៌ហ្នឹងខ្លួនឯងបរិយាដូចគាត់រៀនអភិធម្មអីបានយើងយល់អាភាសាដែលគេប្រើហ្នឹងបានយើងអាចយល់ត្រូវសូម្បីតែយើងនិយាយខ្មែរយើងនិយាយត្រូវផងហើយអត្តន័យខ្មែរដែលជាគេដាក់ជាបាលីហ្នឹងយើងអត់យល់សូម្បីរូបធម៌ហ្នឹងក៏អត់យល់នាមធម៌ហ្នឹងក៏អត់យល់ទៀតអូខេdia di lawa para piampi mama
Thank you. Great, Master. Actually, even I missed the 2 session, but I also joined, listen on the lives, and also I joined the morning session in every morning session and practice walking 1 hour meditation and sitting meditation in early morning. Thank you. I would like to translate it. អញ្ចឹងអាត្មាភាពមែនតើទៅធ្លាប់បានចូលវគ្គសិក្សាជាមួយព្រះមហាថេរៈកាលពីលើកដំបូងម្ដងហើយក៏បានរៀនសូត្របានតកតងទៅនឹងការដើរចង្ក្រមជាដើមដូចជាឲ្យផ្ចង់ទៅលើការប៉ះផ្ទប់តែម្យ៉ាងហើយប៉ុន្តែជាដោយមិនមានហេតុបច្ច័យគ្រប់អញ្ចឹងវគ្គទី2ទី3គឺมันអាចចូលរួមបាន ប៉ុន្តែព្យាយាមស្ដាប់ live របស់ព្រះមហាថេរៈរាល់ពេលដើម្បីតាមទាន់នៅបច្ចេកទេសថ្មីៗដែលលោកបានបើកបង្ហាញអឺអឺហើយវគ្គទី4នេះគឺអាត្មាភាពបានយល់ដឹងបន្ថែមតាមពិតទៅ concept ទាំងអស់នេះអាត្មាភាពធ្លាប់បានរៀនរួចមកហើយជាមួយលោកគ្រូសវណ្ណៈដែលលោកគ្រូបានបង្ហាញយ៉ាងច្បាស់អំពីបញ្ញត្តិទាំងអស់នេះទាក់ទងនឹងនាមធម៌រូបធម៌ឬនិមរូបៈហ្នឹងបើយើងចង់ហៅ2ម៉ាត់ក៏បានដែរចង់ហៅ3ម៉ាត់ក៏បានដែរចិត្តចេតសិករូបអញ្ចឹង1ម៉ាត់ក៏បានអញ្ចឹងធម៌របស់ព្រះអង្គគឺមានច្រើនអញ្ចឹងតតរៀនបើមិនអញ្ចឹងទេគេហៅមកយកដឹងពេកហើយបន្ថែមវត្តមានរបស់ព្រះមហាថេរៈនៅខណៈនេះគឺមានសារៈសំខាន់ឬមានពិតជាមានសារៈសំខាន់ណាស់ដោយសារអាចនាំនៅទ្រឹស្ដីហ្នឹងយកមកដាក់ចូលនៅក្នុងបប្រតិបត្តិឬអនុវត្តតែម្ដងហើយជាពិសេសបច្ចេកទេសរបស់ព្រះមហាថេរៈពីមួយទៅមួយហ្នឹងគឺមានភាពងាយស្រួលច្បាស់ហើយជាប់ពាក់ព័ន្ធគ្នាពីមួយទៅមួយដែលអាចឲ្យអ្នកបប្រតិបត្តិហ្នឹងងាយស្រួលនៅក្នុងការយកធម៌ហ្នឹងមកដាក់នៅក្នុងការអនុវត្ត
sadhu. Don't you feel sadhu?
លោកថាអត់មានអារម្មណ៍ចង់សាធុទេអីពីណាចេះអង់គ្លេសរត់អ្នកចេះអង់គ្លេសមុនសិនអស់បាទ
និយាយអត់ឡើយ First of all, I would like to express my grateful to Mahathera and all the Thera ទាំងអស់និងលោកគ្រូ From time to time I was joined with the first retreat and the second retreat. This time for me is the third retreat. And from the beginning until now, I was developed a lot in myself. After the retreat, from the first retreat and the second retreat, I practice every day in the morning at my house. I wake up from 4 o'clock and I walk 1 hour and sitting half hour. Even those in front of my house, the street in front of my house is very busy, so I walk inside of my house. So it's count 1 hour. I can walk 3 kilometers, something like that, and about 6,000 steps, something like that. Yeah. And from the beginning of the first retreat, I know from the lessons just only touch it. And the second retreat, I follow by the words. As the step is like the ball, and the statics is like the football player. Yeah. And of course, until now, today, as today, I know more about the rupa in namas, as I understanding clearly from the Pariyatis, as I learn from teacher Vannak. Yes, about 3 years, nearly 4 years already. Yeah, I know clearly. And I catch up with the words, things like the Pariyat is learning, and the Padibat is
Practice.
the practice, and the result is
Is a
Padiveta. Yes, of course, it's very nice. And the second one is I would like to ask you, and as the same as I would like to confirm that in the morning you said that the sitting is just only breath in and out, and the wind it's come through the nose is a rupa. It's things like the video teeth, right? And the things that I catch up, I think that from the breath out it feel like the a little bit hot from inside my body, cut into my mouth, and I think that this one come and go. It seems like the Vinyanakan. Yeah, and I know this one is things like the Chittanupassana, as I know.
Yes.
Yeah, and another one, I feel like the cold from the AC. Yeah, it come and go, and I think that this one, I would like to confirm that I feel very happy quickly and go out. And since this one is like the Vedananupassana.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But cold, it is like this morning I explained, it is like Tejo Dhatu.
Yeah.
It comes and goes.
Yeah. And
Because the problem is many people think hot is Tejo, but it is not. Cold is Tejo too. When you feel cold, when you feel heat, these are called Tejo Dhatu. It's a rule, but not feeling.
yeah,
It
thank you,
comes
Master.
and goes, comes and goes.
Yeah. Thank you, Master. And another one, I would like to share myself as a one time from the first retreat and the second retreat. And last week, I go to the pagoda, one of the pagoda. And by the end of when after we give the food or the meal into the monk, the one who the leader is called in Cambodia is called Acha, and give the microphone to me and say something about to the monk as giving the cognac to the monks, and I use your word. You see, I use your word, and I said that I am very thankful to the Buddha as is very great teachers, and the Buddha and the Dharma is the instruction and is the way that we have to follow, and the monk is the one who are presented and opened all the word of the Dharma into the everyone to sit in here. And the leader come to me. How you know that's what? Yeah, I said, oh, I joined the retreat, so I know from the Mahathera. And he says that he never know about this one. And all the monk inside is, very surprised to me. I'm very thankful for your words that I use that words for the people in Cambodia know it, and I'm scared right now. I'm still scared about to say about the giving the dana. Yeah, to observe with the alopea.
This is good.
Yeah.
You need to share everywhere the people are doing dana, that you have to share.
Yeah, I will do it after, but by the time I may be thinking about the all the people who can listen to me or not. Thank you, Mahatera, and I'm very, very happy to learn to join this.
This time you
Yeah.
do dana, dhamma dana, not material dana.
Yeah.
Dhamma dana is the best. Sabba dana, dhamma dana, jinadi.
Yeah. And of course, I'm very sorry that every early morning I cannot join the time that you are the session that you are take the because the low parts, my low parts catch up me because
But only half an hour, because I shared the seed.
yeah.
The seed in the morning, and this is the life. You have to do it.
Yeah, I very appreciate it, but I would like to suggest you that it's possible during the meditation in early in the morning. It's possible you can record it and share into group, and somebody in the group can listen afterward. It's the same as me. I would like it because by that time I'm very busy. It's my house. Thank you, Master. Thank you. Yeah.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
ខ្ញុំសូមបកប្រែបន្តិចទៅថាខ្ញុំសប្បាយចិត្តដោយសារថាខ្ញុំបានចូលរួមនៅវគ្គទី1ទី2ហើយលើកនេះជាវគ្គទី3ហើយពីមួយពេលទៅមួយពេលខ្ញុំអាចអភិវឌ្ឍខ្លួនឯងបានទទួលចំណេះដឹងថ្មីសម្រាប់សម្រាប់ខ្លួនខ្ញុំដែលថាពីមួយវគ្គទៅមួយវគ្គគឺអត់មានអីដែលដូចគ្នាទេគឺថាចំណេះយើងកើនឡើងរហូតដូចថានៅទី1យើងគ្រាន់ថាក្នុងការដើរទាំងអីហ្នឹងយើងគ្រាន់កំណត់ដែលការប៉ះខ្ទប់អីចឹងទៅមកដល់វគ្គទី2លោកបានណែនាំថានៅពេលដែលយើងដើរនៅពេលដែលយើងដាក់ជំហានទៅប្រៀបដូចជាដែលអ្នកដែលបាល់ចឹងសតិយើងការប៉ះខ្ទប់ហ្នឹងដូចជាបាល់ចឹងហើយនៅពេលដែលសតិយើងតាមដែលការប៉ះខ្ទប់ហ្នឹងវាដូចជាអ្នកលេងបាល់ចឹងធ្វើម៉េចថាសតិយើងហើយនឹងជើងប៉ះខ្ទប់ហ្នឹងឲ្យតាមតាន់គ្នាយ៉ាងឯងនៅវគ្គនេះយើងបានដឹងមួយទៀតថានាមនឹងរូបដូចយោគីវិចរយើងបាននិយាយរួចមកហើយគ្រាន់ថាខ្ញុំបានសួរបញ្ជាក់ច្បាស់ពីលោកដោយថាព្រឹកមិញលោកបានមានសង្កេតការថានៅពេលដែលយើងអង្គុយនៅពេលដែលខ្យល់ដកដង្ហើមចេញចូលរបស់យើងដកចេញដកចូលហ្នឹងវាមានខ្យល់យើងតាមខ្យល់ហ្នឹងតែខ្យល់ហ្នឹងគឺជារូបធាតុដែលជាវាយោធាតុជារូបទេហើយវាប៉ះមកប្រវេមាត់យើងហ្នឹងឬក៏ប៉ះចុងច្រមុះយើងហ្នឹងពេលខ្យល់ចេញមកហ្នឹងវាដូចជាមានអារម្មណ៍ថាវាក្តៅអ៊ុនពីក្នុងខ្លួនយើងមកហ្នឹងខ្ញុំចង់បញ្ជាក់លោកថាហ្នឹងជាដែលយើងថាជាដែលយើងមើលឃើញការក្តៅអ៊ុនហ្នឹងវាចិត្តតានុបស្សនាហ្នឹងហើយនៅពេលដែលប្រាមមានអារម្មណ៍ថាម៉ាស៊ីនត្រជាក់ហ្នឹងវាប៉ះមកខ្លួនយើងមួយផ្លែតហើយវាទៅវិញបាត់ផ្លែទៅវិញបាត់ហ្នឹងអាហ្នឹងគឺខ្ញុំចង់សួរបញ្ជាក់លោកថាហ្នឹងជាវេទនានុបស្សនាដែលយើងមានអារម្មណ៍មួយផ្លែតរីករាយសប្បាយនៅក្នុងខ្លួនយើងហ្នឹងហើយតែប៉ុណ្ណឹងហើយគ្រាន់តែមួយទៀតដែលខ្ញុំមានការសប្បាយចិត្តដែរដែលពេលខ្ញុំបានយកពាក្យរបស់មហាថេរៈទៅប្រើនៅក្នុងវត្តមួយដែលក្នុងវគ្គមួយខ្ញុំញ៉ាំពាក្យរបស់លោកថាដែលព្រះពុទ្ធគឺជាអ្នកគូសវាសនៅផ្លូវនៅពុទ្ធវចនៈទុកឲ្យយើងរៀនហើយព្រះធម៌គឺជាផ្លូវដែលយើងឲ្យយើងដើរហើយនឹងព្រះសង្ឃគឺជាអ្នកបើកបង្ហាញសម្រាប់ឲ្យយើងបានដឹងនៅពុទ្ធវចនៈនោះអាចារ្យគាត់ភ្ញាក់ផ្អើលនឹងពាក្យហ្នឹងគាត់ថាហេតុអីបានចេះពាក្យហ្នឹងចេះពីណាមកខ្ញុំថាខ្ញុំរៀនតែប៉ុណ្្នឹងទេចាអរគុណច្រើន
Sadhu.
I would like to pay my high respect to Mahathera, all venerable here, and Yogi Vichar here. Today I feel very excited. This is my second time to join this meditation, and first of all, would like to thank Mahathera so much for sharing the experience. I have, after observing the walking this morning, I noticed that 30 minutes after the walking, I feel that my both hands like swelling and become tight, very strongly tight, and then like something like after I relax, 10 minutes later, it will disappear. So I observe that that one is the Vedana Nupassana. It's already happened with me. So my mind that notice it is a Chittanupassana. Is correct? Yep. Another way of the sitting, also notice that this morning also like this, feel very painful on the feet. I am not sure whether We can change our attitude for the sitting, like moving from the left side to right hand side is okay. Yeah. And also notice, also observe that it is in the same way. The painful happen is a kaya nupasana. Then our mind to observe is a chitta nupasana. Then our, we call what, sate that knowing it's occurring now and will disappear soon is how we say that one. Upasana. Yeah. And it is like something like anicca, dukkha, anatta. After observation, it will disappear, not stay with us anymore. So we feel that it really a peaceful mind after that. Yes, this my experience this morning, the first day. Yes, thank you. ហើយខ្ញុំបកណាសូមនមស្ការថ្វាយបង្គំមហាថេរៈនិងព្រះព្រះសង្ឃគ្រប់ព្រះអង្គហើយនឹងយោគីវិចរទាំងអស់នៅក្នុងវគ្គនេះហើយព្រឹកមិញបន្ទាប់ពីបានដើររយៈពេលកន្លះម៉ោងហើយក៏បានឃើញមានវេទនាកើតឡើងគឺដៃនឹងដូចជាហើមហើយតឹងណែនយ៉ាងខ្លាំងដៃទាំងសងខាងនឹងហើយបានន័យថាពេលហ្នឹងវេទនាគេហៅវេទនានុបស្សនាកំពុងតែកើតឡើងនៅក្នុងកាយានុបស្សនាកំពុងតែកើតឡើងហើយដែលចិត្តដែលយើងបានដឹងហ្នឹងជាចិត្តតានុបស្សនាអញ្ចឹងសភាវៈហ្នឹងពេលដែលកើតហើយវាតែងតែរលត់ទៅវិញមកពេលដែលយើងសម្រាកតែមកស្ទុះទៅ5នាទីឬ10នាទីវាក៏បាត់ទៅវិញអញ្ចឹងហើយការអង្គុយហ្នឹងក៏ដូចគ្នាគឺកន្លះម៉ោងក្រោយវាចាប់ផ្ដើមស្ពឹកសពុនអញ្ចឹងទៅដូចគ្នាហើយអញ្ចឹងអិយាបថហ្នឹងធ្វើឲ្យយើងកត់សម្គាល់ដូចគ្នាដោយយកត្រៃលក្ខធម៌មកជាអារម្មណ៍គឺអនិច្ចាទុក្ខអនត្តាកើតនឹងរលត់ទៅវិញសភាវៈទាំងអស់ហ្នឹងអញ្ចឹងអត់មានអ្វីគួរឲ្យកត់សម្គាល់ទេបន្ទាប់ពីយើងបានដឹងថាវាបែបហ្នឹងហើយគឺយើងចង់និយាយថាវាមានលក្ខណៈធម្មតានៅក្នុងចិត្តយើងគឺអត់មានអីភ័យនឹងបារម្ភនឹងសភាពបែបហ្នឹងថាវានឹងឈឺចាប់ចំពោះយើងហើយពិបាកទ្រាំអីចឹងគឺអត់មានការកត់សម្គាល់បែបហ្នឹងទេហ្នឹងហើយសូមអរគុណដល់សង្ខេប
First, I would like to say praise respect
You have
to
to bring the
Venerable.
microphone to the mouth closer.
First, I would like.
No, you have to bring the microphone to the mouth closely.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you. First, I would like to pay respect to the Venerable Masters. I have a question. Today I just heard that Nama Rupa, that the new techniques that I just heard from you, and it's quite a new lesson for me today and new techniques for me, because normally I just I start with fourth postures. I practice with walking, sitting, or lying, but I just awareness of all that four postures, but I never divide it as like nama or rupa. It's just awareness. So I would like to ask you a question that the vipassana, it's just something that we just divide nama, rupa, or sometimes we the mind also awareness of the samatha, once or two, that's kind of samatha in 40s samatha, so that it can be useful, or that sometimes the mind just not divide in nama rupa, but it's a change to awareness of as like Buddha nusate, or that's kind of marana nusate. So it's good or useful for our practice or not, because full of our my meditation sometimes it's not in nama or rupa, but it's changed awareness variants to samatha 1 or samatha. So I would like to ask you and give me advice about this. Thank you.
Samatha this morning explained. Samatha is you have to observe only one object. If there are 40 objects of samatha, and the anapana is the first one, right? Or sometimes you can go with the asubha bhavana, or sometimes you can go like Patavi Dadu, Dejo Dadu, Abo Dadu, Vayo Dadu. These are called samatha. And when you observe only one object, that is called samatha. But this is the foundation to go up to vipassana jnana, right? But why I teach only the breathing, because it is the Buddha. The Buddha started this way. Every bodhisattva started with the breathing because it's so easy. Because if you don't pay attention to your own breath, you are dead. You are dead already. So when you pay attention to your own breath, it means you are not dying. You are alive. And you try to pay attention to this breath. And on foundation of that samatha, on a breathing, that will be growing up. Vipassana jnana will be growing up. You understand? So at the same time, this is the technique training as samadhi. Samadhi means you have to see that we are just mind and matter. There's nothing to do with the male and female and women and men and a Christian, Muslim, Hindu, Jewish, and also Cambodian, Burmese. These are just banyati. We don't need to do this. But this is training. We are just mind and matter. And mind and matter is the first foundation to go up on that to achieve vipassana jnana. This is the reason whenever you think I'm a female, and that is wrong. You have to see I am mind and matter. Whenever you see I am a monk, it is also wrong. Because it is conception. It is banyati. You have to see, oh, I'm a mind and matter. Tomorrow I will update a little bit how the quality. Of course, the quality of mind and matter will be different because you have to update this mind and matter with the moral quality. If you have a good moral quality, that mind and matter is respectful, right? If this mind and matter is without moral quality, that is disrespectful. You understand? Tomorrow I will do this with the Eightfold Noble Path together. Mind and matter, but the quality will be different. Some people are drinking, like drunkard, for example, like gambling. These people are namarupa, of course, different from other namarupa who is respectful, who has a moral quality. Understand? This is the reason I have been with many religious people when I was young, like a Muslim, Christian. These people are following the moral quality. If they are really honest, they have never lied, and we trust them. We love them, right? Not because they are Christian, not because they are Muslim, but because their moral quality, right? Even if you see a monk who has no lack of moral quality, how can you respect this, right? That if a monk who has lack of moral quality, you can't respect this because this automatic. It comes automatically, right? Even he is a Muslim, he is a true Christian, doesn't matter. That if he has quality of moral and morality, that should be respected, right? This is what the Buddha teaches, because the Buddha teaches you have to update always with the moral quality and focus, concentration, samadhi, and wisdom, panya. This is the difference between the nama rupa. So this is the reason whenever you see I'm a monk, it is wrong. Immediately you turn. I am just nama rupa. If you have a moral quality, that is good quality nama rupa, right? Otherwise, no quality at all. So this time I want to train this. Whenever you see I am a man, just you turn immediately. I'm not a man. This is mind and matter. To quality nama rupa, you have to practice moral quality and following the Eightfold Noble Path, Magga Sacha. This is the way that I train. This is also the foundation of vipassana jnana. Nama rupa is the first step of the vipassana jnana. And this is what the Buddha trains us to achieve samadhi. You get it? Okay. Then ngapပြောတဲ့ဟာပြန်ပေးလိုက်မှရမှာအဲ့လိုမှနားလည်မယ်။ဟိုနာမရူပချင်းတူပေမဲ့နာမရူပချင်းတူပေမဲ့ဟိုသီလသမารီပေါ်လိုက်ပြီးတော့နာမရူပတွေကွဲတယ်။အဲ့ဒါနက်ဖန်ခါကျတော့ငါအဲ့ဒါသိချက်တင်မှာ။အဲ့ဒါလေးကိုပတ်သက်ပြန်ပြ။
អូខេមិញដោយសារខ្ញុំអត់បានស្ដាប់ដូចជាមានប្រសាសន៍ថាមិនខ្លះតែស្ដាប់តាមឡាញតិចដែរអញ្ចឹងគាត់ចង់សួរដូចជាឮថាភិក្ខុណីសាមណេរអូខេយើងសន្មត់ឈ្មោះចឹងសិនណាអញ្ចឹងសួរមិញនឹងពាក់ព័ន្ធថាតើមានតែព្រោះអ្វីដែលគាត់អ្វីដែលលោកបានបប្រតិបត្តិនឹងប្រតិបត្តិនៅត្រឹមលក្ខខណ្ឌសមាធិមែនទេអត់តាន់បានមើលឲ្យឃើញនិមធម៌រូបធម៌មែនមុនហ្នឹងអូខេអូខេអញ្ចឹងយល់អូខេអញ្ចឹងមិញគឺព្រះអង្គគ្រូបានឆ្លើយហើយថាបើសិនជាយើងស្ថិតនៅក្នុងក្របខ័ណ្ឌរបស់សមថៈវាមានដល់ទៅ40យ៉ាងឯណោះអញ្ចឹងក្នុងនឹងដែរយើងមានជំរឿផ្សេងក្នុងការចម្រើននៅសមថៈដើម្បីជាបាតរបស់វិបស្សនាហ្នឹងដោយតាមអធិស្ឋានចរិតរបស់យើងរៀងៗខ្លួនប៉ុន្តែអ្វីដែលលោករើសរកអាណាបានសតិហ្នឹងដើម្បីមកបង្រៀនដំបូងដោយសារជាទូទៅប្រពោធិសត្វទាំងឡាយហ្នឹងតែងតែចម្រើនអាណាបានសតិហ្នឹងជាប្រចាំហើយហេតុផលដែលប្រពោធិសត្វទាំងឡាយនិយមប្រើការចម្រើនអាណាបានសតិហ្នឹងដោយសារអានឹងវានៅជាប់នឹងយើងតែម្ដងហើយវាងាយស្រួលហើយលោកនិយាយថែមមានតែការតិចថាលេងបន្លំមែនណាថាបើសិនជាមិនដកដង្ហើមទេគឺវាងាប់អញ្ចឹងហើយបានជ្រើសរើសយកអារម្មណ៍កម្មដ្ឋានអារម្មណ៍របស់សមថកម្មដ្ឋានទាំង40ហ្នឹងគឺអាណាបានសតិហ្នឹងមកនិយាយមុនគេតែបំណងនៃការវាមិនចប់ត្រឹមអាណាបានសតិទេបំណងហ្នឹងវាត្រូវទៅឲ្យដល់មើលដើម្បីឲ្យកើតវិបស្សនាញាណតែក្នុងការកើតវិបស្សនាញាណហ្នឹងវាមានមុននឹងចូលដល់វិបស្សនាញាណទាំង16ហ្នឹងវាតលលួសណាតែយើងមាន basic ឲ្យស្គាល់ស្អីទៅជាស្អីទៅជានាមធម៌និងរូបធម៌នឹងសិនកាលណាស្គាល់អានឹងហើយបានយើងទៅមុខថែមទៀតហើយលោកក៏បានបញ្ជាក់ប្រាប់ដែរថាទោះបីយើងទាំងអស់គ្នាជាដែលលោកនិយាយទូក្នុងលក្ខណៈទូទៅថាគ្រាន់ជានាមធម៌និងរូបធម៌នឹងក៏ដោយប៉ុន្តែវាមាន quality មានគុណភាពផ្សេងគ្នាតែនាមធម៌និងរូបធម៌វាឈ្មោះដូចគ្នាក៏ពិតមែនប៉ុន្តែឧទាហរណ៍ថាបើបុគ្គលនឹងមានសិលលោកចង់និយាយចឹងណាកាលណាបុគ្គលនឹងមានសិលមានន័យថាបុគ្គលនឹងអារូបធម៌របស់គេមានគុណភាពមិនមែនសាច់ស្អុយទេនិយាយចឹងមិនមែនរបស់ស្អុយទេអញ្ចឹងលោកថាឲ្យដល់ពេលមានគុណភាពមិនមានគុណភាពនោះវាអត់ពាក់ព័ន្ធនឹងរឿងថាតលតែបួសតលតែនៅជាគរិវាតលតែមានតំណែងអត់ពាក់ព័ន្ធទៀតវាពាក់ព័ន្ធថាតើបុគ្គលនឹងមានសិលអត់ឧទាហរណ៍ថាឥឡូវយើងថាចាមយើងប្រើពាក្យចាមឬក៏មូស្លីមចាដូចលោកលើកឧទាហរណ៍ថានៅពេលដែលលោកទៅក្នុងកិច្ចការងារពិធីបុណ្យអីផ្សេងនៅក្នុងស្រុកភូមិមានមានពួកចាមពួកអីគេចូលទៅជាមួយហ្នឹងប៉ុន្តែបើពួកហ្នឹងអត់ចេះនិយាយកុហកមកហ្នឹងគឺជាប់សិលជាប់មូសាវាទទេហេបើអត់និយាយកុហកមានន័យថាការវាចាមូសាវាទហ្នឹងគឺមានហើយអញ្ចឹងមកហ្នឹងតែបើសិនឧទាហរណ៍អ្នកបួសក៏ដោយលោកចង់និយាយថាអ្នកបួសក៏ដោយតែបើអ្នកបួសហ្នឹងមកមូសាវាទគឺថាមាននេះអត់ចឹងវាចង់និយាយថាគុណធម៌ទាំងអស់ហ្នឹងវាអត់ពាក់ព័ន្ធនឹងរឿងមានស្បង់ឬមិនមានស្បង់ឬក៏រឿងទេវាពាក់ព័ន្ធនឹងគុណធម៌ពីខាងក្នុងថាតើវាមានឬអត់អញ្ចឹងត្រូវបែងចែកទៅតារូបហ្នឹងរូបស្អុយសាច់ហ្នឹងសាច់ស្អុយឬសាច់ល្អចង់និយាយចឹងដើម្បីឲ្យដឹងថាសាច់ហ្នឹងស្អុយឬល្អហ្នឹងវាលួសណាតែមានស្អីទៅវិភាគគឺមានគុណធម៌គឺសិលអញ្ចឹងតើវាត្រូវនិយាយរឿងសិលទៀតហើយក៏ការបដិបត្តិក៏ខុសគ្នាដែរបុគ្គលដែលមានសិលជាទីស្រឡាញ់បុគ្គលដែលមានសិលល្អគេនឹងងាយបានសមាធិហើយដែលអ្នកដែលមិនមានសិលជាទីស្រឡាញ់អញ្ចឹងថាបានពេលដែលយើងមកបដិបត្តិធម៌នេះ គេឲ្យសុំសិល8ឬក៏អីហ្នឹងគឺបំណងគេចង់និយាយខណៈហ្នឹងគឺសមាទានសិលហ្នឹងវាកើតឡើងដើម្បីឲ្យយើងមានសិលកាលណាមានសិលទៅសិលមិនមែនសិលដូចពាក្យខ្មែរយល់ទេណាសិលហ្នឹងគឺជាគុណធម៌មួយយ៉ាងដែលវាចាក់ពីរឿងកាយកម្មខ្លះវិច័យកម្មមនោកម្មអីនោះណាវាពាក់ព័ន្ធរឿងអស់ហ្នឹងអញ្ចឹងអ្នកដែលមិនបានរៀនបរិយ័តពិតប្រាកដហ្នឹងស្ដាប់ឮសិលហ្នឹងភ័យទៀតយល់ទេអញ្ចឹងគឺឲ្យដើម្បីឲ្យស្អីគេដើម្បីឲ្យសាច់ហ្នឹងខ្លាចជាសាច់ល្អដើម្បីគេធ្វើកសលវិច័យទៅវាចេញមកវាល្អអញ្ចឹងមានន័យថាសរុបមកវិញថាលោកនឹងបង្រៀនស្អែកហ្នឹងលោកនឹងបង្រៀនថែមពីពាក់ព័ន្ធថាលោកអាប់ដេតតទៀតថានាមរូបនឹងមិនល្អមិនល្អទៀតអញ្ចឹងតែថ្ងៃហ្នឹងលោកនិយាយក្នុងលក្ខខណ្ឌទូទៅយ៉ា
I'll come back here to now. We should stop here and I'll come back here 8 to sit in meditation together.
លោកថាឥឡូវនេះគឺលោកសម្រាប់ប៉ុណ្្នឹងសិនហើយលោកនឹងមកម៉ោង8ដើម្បីអង្គុយសមាធិជុំគ្នាម្ដងតាមលោកទៅបន្តតាមលោកទៅតាមធោវរតណាយអន្ត្រយោឡាបហើយណៅគូនេកេទីបានតសាវោតាំងបាណាមាមីសង្ឃអូខេចឹងខ្ញុំភ័យទោសលំចា